Hello and welcome. It's Jennifer Redmond Knight, your guide to coalition building, and I am so glad you guys are here today. We are continuing our conversation in online meetings in a way that I didn't necessarily expect to do, and this is around helping non-tech savvy folks. We've talked about our kind of top 10 list and finished that last week, but one of the requests that you guys had was, what do we do when we have non-tech savvy folks, and how can we help them be successful in participating? This week's post has 3 tips in terms of what to do in practical ways and how to help folks. Number 1 is be patient. If someone's having trouble, they're already probably a little frustrated and a little flustered. And so if you hurry them up or are impatient, that really will just make things a little bit worse, honestly. So being patient and getting to know what's going on, asking questions can be really helpful at helping people grow in their confidence and their ability to be more tech savvy. Even they're not going to ever probably be completely tech savvy, but it'll at least help them be more successful. Number 2, especially if these are going to be speakers, but even if they're not speaking or presenting and they're participating and have had trouble in the past, do kind of a pre-meeting test, a virtual meeting test where they can get online with you for just a few minutes to see how it can work. And maybe you can do some troubleshooting. This may be something you want to engage an IT person to help you as well, or to help them, or they may be the ones to do the test with them to really kind of walk them through this. One of the things I found successful, and this may seem real simple, but using technology they are comfortable with to help them with technology they're not. So for instance, one of the things I found successful is someone is really comfortable with FaceTime, but they're not comfortable with Zoom or another platform. So I said, okay, let's FaceTime on our phones and then show me your computer. And so we flipped the screen and I could see the screen and go, I see what's going on. Try clicking this, try doing that, and it really was helpful. My third recommendation is seek help. And I kind of already mentioned that in number 2, but if you have access to an IT guru, seek help who can help troubleshoot in ways that you might not be able to. It can be super helpful. The other piece is if your non-tech savvy person has a family member or a friend or somebody who's living with them or near them or in the house with them, it can be really helpful to engage them in some of the troubleshooting. So your non-tech savvy person may not be able to figure it out, but if they had a family member or friend to kind of coach them in person with you, that can be super helpful as well. So as we wrap this up, I'd love to hear from you in terms of what's worked for you in helping non-tech savvy folks be more successful in engaging online meetings. Number 1, let's be patient. Number 2, schedule a pre-meeting check. And number 3, seek help from a lot of different places. So please put your comments in the chat about not the chat, clearly I do online meetings all the time, in the comment box. And then if you haven't yet downloaded my free resource on how to lead your best online meeting yet, I'll put the link in the comments as well. Thanks so much for joining me. Happy 4th of July. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll connect with you next week. Take care.